Merry Christmas, everybody! Huh? I'm late? Huh? That was my villager interpretation. I'm sorry about that, I'm just really working on my acting lessons, but according to my calculations, Santa Claus, there's still presents under this tree, therefore it's still Christmas, therefore you can fight me. Just saying, look, Brian, I got a diamond, an emerald, amethyst. I was about to say I had some diamonds, some emeralds, some amethyst, but you only gave me one. What kind of present is this? You ripped me off! I'm just kidding, that was greedy. Ooh, everyone else has the same stuff? Maybe we should steal everybody's stuff, then it'll be a worthwhile Christmas gift. I'm sorry. If you act like me on Christmas, you're a brat, and you need to stop. You understand me? You need to stop this and appreciate the one diamond your friend gave you because he's a nice friend on Minecraft. Okay? Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. Don't be that person. With Christmas put to rest, we are in the Nether in this warped forest because I need some ender pearls because today we're fighting the ender dragon. That's right, it is time to get ourselves an elytra, get ourselves some shulker boxes so we can work on these bigger projects. I'm super excited to get to work. We have to get this done now. Why are these endermen so hard to find today? I've seen a million of them in here. Zyron? Zyron. Don't do it! Oh my god, we have to hurry. Zyron! No! You bully. Oh man. This dragon has been untouched. For weeks! For weeks! I mentioned that I'm gonna get on. I mentioned that I'm gonna take on the Ender Dragon. If you want to join me, let me know. This guy gets on and jumps right into the end. This is crazy! Zyron, the Empire is a bunch of bullies, I'm telling you. And I can't find any Ender Pearls. I'm not really gonna need that many, though. Totally ignore the fact that I almost just died there. Anyway, he just opened the portal. I know where the portal is, so we're just gonna head to the portal. And hopefully we can catch him in the act. So, I've been traveling quite a distance, and I've been thinking about this, Zyron. I knew you were going to do that, but with all that aside, I've been thinking, I don't want to fight the dragon. I suck at fighting in Minecraft. What I want is the elytras and the shulker boxes. So, in hindsight, Mr. Zyron, you've done me a favor, because now I can just go into the Outer End Islands and get me those items. So, that's what we're going to do now. We're going to head that way. I'm taking a really... I'm tired of climbing these mountains in 1.18. Looky what we have here. I found the end portal, and I might have broke your nether portal in the process, but that's fine. It's your fault anyway. I don't care. It's your nether portal. I didn't make it. You want to jump to the end and beat the dragon without me? You deserve a broken end portal. Or nether portal. Whatever. Yo, this is sick. Check this out. He made a safety-proof staircase up to the end gateway. Dude, this is so perfect. You made this so easy for me. I probably would have fallen under the void if it weren't for you. Zyron, my hero, I take back all the mean and nasty things I said to you today. All the other stuff I said at another time still stands, but this is awesome. Look at you. The first time navigating the End Islands is hell on earth, and if you've ever done it, you know that. I'm just going to pick up some chorus fruits and wander around aimlessly, searching for an end city. Now, these cities are very, very rare. They're not super easy to find, and the ones with the ships, which is what we're looking for, are even more rare than that. This is going to be a long journey. I actually am just going to stop here, make a little Enderman safety zone, and get me some more ender pearls before we continue going, because I actually don't even have feather falling on my boots. So if I get into a fight with a shulker and they yeet me, if they yeet me into the air, we are screwed. All this Enderman murder has got me really thinking about making an Enderman farm today. I know we already made a Guardian farm, but the XP is kind of crappy on that thing. I think an Enderman farm could be cool for this episode since we got, you know, screwed out of beating the Ender Dragon this episode. I think we're going to do an Enderman farm because we're crazy men. But not crazy enough to do it without an elytra. So we got to go find the elytra first. It's been one of the most grueling half hours of my life. But check this out. The first end city we found has a boat. Thank you. Merry Christmas and hallelujah. Check that out. We're going to get our elytra, but I have to find a way to plank up there because I don't have anything So let's just get a bunch of endstone, and then we're going to plank right into that boat. We're going to grab the elytra before I start fighting shulkers, because as I said, if the shulker yeets me without those wings on, I'm a dead man. That worked, honestly, almost flawlessly. That's a surprise to me. I was for sure I was about to get yeeted before I made it up here. Let's get this shulker dead real quick. We're okay. We're just going to float, but we got our elytra. We've earned our wings, boys! And girls, and theys, and thems, and all that. All inclusive here. But we got our wings! Yes! And some diamonds. Check that out. There's 6 diamonds in this box. Oh, man, we gotta loot a little bit. We're gonna loot this city, at least, before we head out and start working on this Enderman farm. This is awesome. Good stuff. Was there an update involving shulkers? Because these guys are being really mean to me. They keep teleporting away. They keep teleporting on me to attack me. It's so weird. I've never had shulkers that teleport to me in order to hit me and then teleport away. But they've been doing it, I swear. I swear, it's not just me. Though, there is definitely another possibility, and that possibility is that Brian Black Game sucks at Minecraft. That's all there is to it. There's so many diamonds. Oh my god, and iron. This is so cool. I think we're about to call it a day. We're going to have to pick up this this guy right here. This guy. Ender chest. This ender chest, we're going to put our stuff in here. And then we're probably just going to jump into the void. Then we're going to go gather some stuff for this Enderman farm, which is going to be quite a bit of stuff. So I might have to do that the day after, but it's going to be in this video. Disclaimer, this was a part of the video where I make Zyron team feel really bad about beating the end before me, but he's not actually going to feel bad. But this is not, it's not a funny joke. It's not a funny joke. It's not a suicide joke. It's just goodbye, Crow Minecraft world, because I'm leaving the end. Goodbye. What? We're back, and I got all my shulker boxes of goodies. I have to make a lava fall all the way down to the end of the void. So we're going to start by doing that. And that's how we're going to get down there. Because this farm has to be built 128 blocks away from the end island. And yeah, it's complicating. It's complicating. Since it is so complicating, I will again remind you that the tutorial links will be in the description, as well as the original creator of this farm. I told you I'm not smart in the last episode, and I'm going to remind you again, I'm not smart, I'm not the guy to follow, but I will give you a summary of how this thing works as we go through it. Right now, I'm just waiting for that water to hit the bottom, because I want a nice cobblestone pillar all the way down to the bottom of the end. Now that our water has probably reached the end of the end, this is where things get super sketchy, because I have to place this leaf block. That's right, it's a leaf block because I don't want Endermen to spawn on this block, so it has to be some kind of block that they cannot spawn on. I'm using leaf blocks. You can use other blocks like slabs. But yeah, leaf blocks work pretty well for me. Be super careful. Don't fall into the void, because if you fall into the void with your special gear, guess what? Your gear is gone. No more. Let's make this a little safe. Just take this out a couple blocks, and then we will go back up to the top, remove the water source. We're going to use ladders to get back up to the top portion. If you didn't already think this farm was super sketch, wait till you hear this. I have to plank out 128 blocks away from the end island to start this farm, and I'm going to do all that with these leaf blocks. So bear with me while I do this crazy... Next up, we're making a 9x9 platform in the middle of this area. We're going to leave a 3x3 hole in the center, and I will tell you why in just a second. It's been a second. I'm going to put some hoppers in that 3x3 hole, because that's where the Endermen are going to land, and that's where you're going to kill them. After that, you want to cover the hoppers with carpet. Is this necessary? I don't know, but it does make the murder square look pretty. Then we want to make a wall 3 blocks up in the air. Why is that? Because Endermen are how tall? How tall is an Enderman? 3 blocks high. So we want the block to be 3 blocks high so they can't get out and kill you back. Because if they kill you back, that would be a super inefficient farm. Now, wouldn't it? I'm going to sum up the next couple sections with you have to make a chamber for them to fall down into. The second section, I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I have no idea. Ask Impulse. I think he made this farm. He'll be linked in the description. I'll see you up top. Why didn't anyone warn me how terrifying this is? There are so many Endermen. Make them stop. I'm so scared right now. If I trigger one of these guys, I'm dead. All my stuff is going to be gone. Luckily, I put most of my stuff down in that shulker box. But it's going to be a nightmare trying to get back to this end because I did not sleep right outside the portal. So please don't kill me, Mr. Enderman. Please. Please. I beg of you. Well, ain't this charming? Look at these fools. You stole my temporary dirt blocks? Give it back! My all-time favorite attribute of an Enderman is how triggered they get by the sight of their own children. Like, they hate me, but they really hate this freaker, Mr. Booty Magoo. They really can't stand that guy. It's so crazy. Seriously, look at this. They will literally sacrifice their own life. They will dive into a hole that goes to nowhere to whoop that ass. Endermite abuse is not promoted by this channel. But Enderman murder is. Look at that XP. That is awesome. That looks amazing. Look at that going up. Way better than the Guardian farm. Super happy we took the time to make this. Look at that. It is just pouring inside of my body. And we're getting a lot of Ender Pearls too. Look, I know this is awkward. I'm in Daughter of Hades' house doing this intro, but she can't hear me. I'm muted. But I gotta tell you, I got this Elytra now, and I don't have the fireworks to use it. I only have 8. That's how much gunpowder and paper I had. So I know you're tired. I know we've done a lot this episode. But I can't help myself. We have to go build the mob farm. I need gunpowder. And I'm not really a fan of just making a creeper farm when I can make a super efficient mob farm that I know pretty well how to make offhand. At least this farm can be built right next to my home and not in the end. That makes me feel a little bit more safe. As with most other farms, you just start by making your collection system. This thing has a tendency to be pretty efficient, so I'm going to add a ton of chests. After that, we're going to add the platform for these mobs to fall on and hopefully die on, because this is just an item farm. I'm not using this farm at all for XP, though you could potentially transform this into a mob XP farm. Very happy I caught the fact that I would have to turn these chests around before I got further into this farm. So be blessed, homies, be blessed. We're going to make that killing platform right here. In order to make this more efficient, I'm going to add soul sand campfires on all of these hoppers as well, just to make sure everything dies and I don't have to play the guessing game of what if they're wearing armor, you know what I mean? That was my attempt at sounding like a tutorial, and I suck at it, so I'm not going to do it anymore. I will link a tutorial in the description down below. Even though I didn't follow the tutorial to make the farm, I will link somebody that can explain these things better than I can. I'm doing it off of memory. That's not necessarily because I know how they work. It's just because I remember how they're built. I was trying to add the water, and a creeper blew up the hole, so I got to fix it. But at the end, it should look pretty similar to this. I'm using observers and dispensers. So what's going to happen is there's a hopper clock on the top of this thing. When that clock is fully rotated, it's going to trigger the observers and the dispensers. The observers are going to trigger the dispensers, and so on and so forth, all the way down to the bottom. Then they're going to fall to the bottom. The mobs are going to fall in the water. The water's going to push them into the killing chamber, and voila, we have ourselves a mob farm. Post-recording Brian here. I just wanted to show you guys how absolutely insane this thing looks from my cam account when I'm up above AFKing. This thing is awesome. Look at all the mobs that spawn and fall into this thing. This thing is super efficient. I AFK'd overnight and filled up all 6 of the double chests that I left below. So it's pretty awesome. We're pretty good on gunpowder. But there is one thing we're missing in the firework department, and that's sugarcane. The sugarcane farm we built isn't super efficient. It's not working. We're gonna have to build a sugarcane farm too. I'm sorry, guys. We just have to. I spared you guys on the process of me building this farm only because I forgot to hit the record button. So I built this whole farm not on recording, but this is the end result. It's just a flying machine sugarcane farm. And I say just like it was an easy process. It wasn't. Spoiler alert, it was the hardest farm I built today. There's a ton of iron involved, so I had to go get a ton of iron. Thankfully, Daughter of Hades helped me out. This has been a really tasking, job-oriented video, and if you stuck around to the end, I truly appreciate you. I'm not going to beg you for likes, but consider it. This is going to be it for this episode. I do have shopping ideas in mind. We're going to make a fireworks shop. I have a pretty good build idea. I'm pretty excited to get started on working on that. I think a lot of people need fireworks, so it'll be good. But until then, feel free to join the Discord if you want to hang out and see what's coming next. If you want little sneak peeks, link will be in the description. Until next time, later!